All right, guys. So today we are going to dive into the Scheda Ministeriale quiz, which is specific to those of you who are preparing to write the exam. So please, I will encourage you to watch it till the end to know how many you are going to get at the end of the quiz. So let's proceed. The number one is said, nell'incrocio rappresentato nella figura, i conducente del veicolo R hai la precedenza rispetto ai veicolo A. The number one is vero, not falso, okay? Because if you pay attention to the question, it said, at the intersection shown in the figure you are seeing, the driver of vehicle R, which is the red vehicle, has priority over vehicle A. Oh, yes, it is. Because at the intersection shown you are seeing here, vehicle N, which is the black vehicle, will have to come and stop here at the center for the red vehicle to move. As soon as the red vehicle is gone, that is when the blue vehicle will now proceed before the black vehicle will leave last. So the black vehicle is the last vehicle to leave the intersection. So the number one is vero, not falso. Okay? So let's move to number two. The number two is said, in caso di nebbia fita è opportuno mantenere in funzione l'indicatore di direzione sinistro. The number two is falso, not vero. Okay? Because he said, in case of thick fog, it is advisable to keep the left direction indicators on. No, it is falso, not vero. Okay? Because fog, which is nebbia, no mean say you should put the left indicators on. You use the indicator, which is indicatore di direzione, when you want to turn or change direction or lanes on the road. That is when you use the indicatore di direzione. As for the thick fog that you are seeing on the image, use the correct fog light if the vehicle is equipped with one and reduce your speed since there is fog, which is nebbia, on the road. So the number two is falso, not vero. Okay? So let's move to number three. The number three is said, il segnale raffigurato obbliga ad arrestarsi a incrocio. The number three is falso, not vero. I repeat, il segnale raffigurato obbliga ad arrestarsi all'incrocio. No, it is falso, not vero. Okay? Because he said, the sign shown you are seeing here requires you to stop at the intersection. No, it is falso, not vero. Okay? Because the sign shown you are seeing here indicate the beginning of a road where vehicles have the right of way. I repeat, il segnale raffigurato indica l'inizio di una strada in cui i veicoli hanno diritto di precedenza. So the number three is falso, not vero. The sign shown you are seeing here does not requires you to stop at the intersection, which is the diritto di precedenza sign you are seeing here. So the number three is falso, not vero. Okay? So let's move to number four. The number four, he said, in presenza del segnale raffigurato, bisogna inserire la marcia più alta ed adeguare la velocità con il freni. The number four is falso, not vero. Okay? Because if you pay attention to the question, it said, if the signal shown is present, which is the sign you are seeing here, you must engage the highest jar and adjust your speed with the brake. No, it is falso, not vero. Okay? Because for a long steep downhill, wherever you see the sign, you should use a lower jar, not the highest jar. I repeat, for a long steep downhill, if you are descending from the mountain, because usually it's when you are descending from the mountain, you will definitely see the panel, which is the sign you are seeing here. What you have to do is to engage on a lower jar, not on the highest jar. Because if you pay attention to the question, it's telling you that you should engage on the highest jar and adjust your speed with the brake. No, it is fast, not vero, okay? All right, so let's move to number five. The number five is said, l'inquinamento acustico aumenta se si usano in modo eccessivo i dispositivi di segnalazione acustica, clacson, trombe, OESTs. The number five is vero, not falso. Okay? Because he said noise pollution increases if acoustic signaling devices, which is the horn and trumpet, are used excessively on the road. Oh, yes, it is. If you depress the horn, let's say, for example, if you depress the horn, which is known as claxon, too much, you are making too much noise. So, noise pollution will increase. So the number five is vero, not falso. I repeat, l'inquinamento acustico aumenta se si usano in modo eccessivo i dispositivi di segnalazione acustica, clacson, trombe, just like what you see that the driver is doing. So the image will make you to understand more about what the question is talking about. So the number five is vero, not falso. Okay? So let's move to number six. The number six he said, il conducente di un veicolo deve essere paziente e tollerante anche in caso di rallentamento della circolazione. Oh yes it is. The number six is vero, not falso. I repeat, il conducente di un veicolo deve essere paziente e tollerante anche in caso di rallentamento della circolazione. Oh, yes, it is. Meaning the driver of a vehicle must be patient, which is paziente, and tolerant, which is tolerante, even in the event of traffic slowdown, just as what you can see in the picture. So the number six is vero, not falso. Okay? When traffic they slow down or there is traffic jam, just as what you can see, the driver must remain calm and patient. You have to know this. You do not need to get angry and start unnecessary overtaking or use the horn aggressively. So you need to know this. So the number six is vero, not faso. Okay. All right, so for those of you who will be coming across this video, if you want to join the private class, you can call the phone number that you are seeing on the screen, that you have been seeing on my videos. If you can learn in this manner, I guarantee you can pass the exam. And also, if you want to continue watching the full scheda ministeriale of our videos, please, I will encourage you to join the private class. If you can learn in this manner, I guarantee you will pass the exam. All right, I look forward to see you on the next scheda ministeriale. Ciao.